Alright everybody, welcome back, and we got ourselves League A of Tournament of Power. And as you usually do, teams and all this skip, and from what I am aware of, from last season, the lowest amount that you could possibly have on the team, well I mean at least like the tags where you get 90% of regards to your points, barely made it so that you can still get the top 25%. Meaning, if you don't have all the characters for the 90%, you are more than likely not going to be able to do it. But I'm not going to put my bets on it. Which is why I'm not even going to be bothered. So yeah, we're going to have a look here. Firstly is the number of recommended allies, right? Once we get this here loaded here, it's going to be great. Oh, here we go, season details. Then we go to recommended allies. Here we are. Goku, Hit, Gohan, Cell Saga, Universe Survival, Hybrid, and God Key. This is basically my season. Why? Well, we'll see the teams in a bit, because you know it's I'm a mental Unireps man, which is basically Universe Survival Saga. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun time. As you see here, the battle score difference. I mean, for whatever reason, the darkness does not help us, but 20%, 20%, 10, 10, 5, 5. In other words, get characters that are Cell Saga, Unirep, that are Hybrid or God Key. So yeah, that's a fun time there. Yeah, that's not much. Not much I need to say there in regards to recommended allies. So yeah, and even here, let's just have a look. See it last season, right? Oh, Z. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, why is this here? Legends, what's this mean? Legends? What does this mean? Are you trying to tell us something? There's a conspiracy theory I'm already shooting out here, alright? But no, here B League. I don't think it tells us anything. I don't think. Oh wait, no. Maybe there's no rewards. Okay, 1232. Still got that last season. I forgot. I don't know how to check things. But we're gonna have a look at the pathing, and the pathing is gonna be this here. Basically, going for all the highest fists we possibly can. And the end bit, you might think, oh wait, would the right path not be easier? Well, I'm gonna tell you, mate, it's a load of bullocks. It is easier slightly so, but the end fights aren't as good. Yes, you can still get to the Jiren fight at the end, but the difference between that and the stuff beforehand is less points. But we'll get into that in a bit, and I'm going to showcase all the decent enough fights you can't, I wouldn't say need to worry about, but want to be slightly more difficult, which is basically going to be nearly every fight unless needed to say. So yeah, first one is this one right here. Question, why are you pointing this out? Well, I mean, for one, we got God Goku and we got this Whis. I mean, they basically are going to be doing nothing. But it is a new fight. The God of Destruction Beerus Saga fight. So yeah, it's a fun time going up against this here, because you need to be wary that him, and him are the three tankiest characters, so you have to leave them to the end. Top three are your main priority because they can actually be killed. I'm not going to move. I'm going to make sure no press move to space, because how many of the equipments are rated. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty decent enough fight to go for, and again, all depends on your key reserve speed and who's going to be attacking first. That obviously, so yeah, if you've got basically for this fight, if you can, yellow and purple, the main two colors you need on the field. Now this here and the next fight, basically the same thing, minus the tiles, because oh my god, mine is just a pure purple fight. Do not bring a green. No greens are to be brought whatsoever. Do not bring greens. That's all I need to say. And DKP will transform on turn 2, if I remember correctly, from the time we ran Dragon Ball Saga. I've already forgotten that, but he will transform turn 2. If I'm not mistaken, I'll double check with my first season with doing this here. So yeah, now this here, we got ourselves an old return that used to be an absolute issue. Why? Because Stouser buffing Cooler, and Broly being a mental tank was turn 2 stun. But with this here season, we don't have to care about that. Leave Broly to last. That's it. Leave Broly to last. Cooler, Mellow Cooler, and this Frieza, all mental attackers. The other two, mid priority. Don't really need to care. Okay, now for this part of the fight, this part of the board, the middle part, it's debating whether or not to go left or right. Right, we've done before. We have done before. Because this was basically the first fight of last season. But we never killed them. Although yes, it is only a 3-fist fight, not a 4-fist fight. Should be a bit easier. However, over to the left has this fight here with bunches of assist units, not tag units, assist. So it's still only one character. So you only have 6 characters to kill there, whereas here, you got yourself 7, because Revival Goku. Which is why this one's a bit easier, I think, personally. So yeah, that's what I want to say. But if you want a wee bit of extra tiles, obviously the far right is the better option to go for. But still, going to be moving on anyways to this fight over here, which is basically piss easy. Seen this before, and it's basically stun central with 1 debuff, 2 debuffers. But not too hard. Not too hard whatsoever. And then, obviously, I do have this here on the pattern, only because the fact that, I mean, if we go for here, it's a nightmare. The androids fight is not even an androids fight, it's 2 tag units with crap. Yes, can be easily dealt with, like Bojack, kill them before turn 2, but you rather kill these 2 before turn 2 happens, because the fact that they're tag units and they'll swap out to their reverse elemental. But again, you need to pick your priorities, and I think this here, yes, it does have the tag unit transforming and revival. I don't care. We've dealt with it before, and my team here that I'm gonna be running is gonna be so stacked it's not gonna be bothering. Now this is what I'm talking about here with saying, oh here, when I go for the right might be easier. Well yes, this fight is easier. Yes, this fight is easier. And yes, this fight or this fight is easier. But if you go to here, you can end off with the GR fight, the 17, and this tag unit fight. Do not go for this fight. Do not, for the life of you, go for this fight. You have 2 transforming units, and everyone else is a tag unit. Reverse green, reverse red, yellow. Does not matter. Do not go for this fight whatsoever. Nightmare to deal with. This one, I wouldn't say it is a bad fight, but do not go for it. I know that in the previous format of TOP, this one is an issue, but just do not go for it whatsoever. Do not go for it. This one is just forever easier. Because, I mean, yes, you do have a tag unit, but you don't have to worry about cover changes or counters. And you know for a fact that these 2 are the highest key resource speed characters on the board, so that's all I'm saying. And this direction, yes, does have this Gohan Buhan fight. And it does have this fight here, which, again, slightly more tricky, but can still be done. And then end off with this fight with a tag unit, and that's it. Tag unit's the only issue. Like, yes, if you do want to be playing it safe, the far right is easier. So much easier, because this here and this here, so easy. This here, we would deal with it at an earlier point of the fight. So, whenever we get to that fight, so you can copy that and just paste it here. And then obviously you end off here. But I'm going to try and go for the max amount of points, because I know for a fact my team will be stacked like that. So yeah, only reason why I'm doing that. But basically, the whole board, the fights I wanted to point out, not very much to say. And as you see here, there's Ultra UI, so we'll get into teams, which is a good segue to do that. And first up we got ourselves is going to be the Pure UD Rep team here. And as you see here, not a bad team here. And as you can see here also, I've got everyone Friendship rank 10, so you know it's going to be some good stuff here. Obviously got ourselves 2 Ultras there, 2 yellow Ultras, Revival unit, and multiple UI units. Yes, only 1 transformation unit that isn't a revival, but still can work very well. And now, obviously, if you want like a substitution, there is the tag of Goku and Vegeta Evoken, so swap it off with autos. Next up is going to be the Cell Saga Strictly. Now, both of these here, obviously, as you can see there, are both at the 60% for your stats and 90 points for your boost. Only because of the fact that if you don't have either character, well then obviously this is going to be the best option. But if you do have either character for their specific teams, obviously that jumps up to 110% as well. Yeah, 110%. So obviously can still work. But this here is still not bad team. Maybe swap out the Purple Trunks, but I couldn't find anyone else. And then final up is going to be the team with both characters on it. And I'm obviously got Friendship rank 10 for Gohan and leveling up Goku and Het. But this is going to be like the most optimal, i.e. literally the most broken team I have. I can make up off the top of my head. Because again, so many UIs. 5 UIs straight in the team already. And then obviously FSK for both the Revival and the original LF Zenkai. It's going to be very, very good. And that's basically it. I hope you did enjoy. For whatever reason, you don't have the 2 units and you don't even have enough for Universe Survival Saga or Cell Saga. Firstly, are you new? Secondly, I mean, you probably won't be able to get the top 25%. I'm going to tell you this right now, which I've already said at the beginning of the beginning of the video. You're not going to get the top 25%. I'm running out of breath. That's the only reason why I was whispering like this. But yeah, no, that's been the video. Hope you enjoyed. And I shall see you all in the next one.